guys, it's Debbie, and I'm going to be working on a poured painting, sort of poured. I already have the canvas with black latex that I've mixed thin, unless you're using a really cheap black latex. If you're using like the cheapest one, say that Lowe's makes, that one is made pretty thin, and it's usually pretty perfect. Just if you want, put a little squirt of silicone or Rain-X in it. You don't have to, but you can. Mine does have a little squirt of Rain-X in it. And the rest of my colors that I'm using has a little silicone in them. Other than that, I have a cup that has a hole in it that I just used on the hole on the bottom. I can't, I have some leftover paint in it, so I was going to use that. Anyways, we have a little hole in the bottom. Anyways, when I pull you down, I'll kind of hold it up. And because it already has just a little bit of leftover paint from the last one, which I'm going to use. And it's just going to take a little bit of paint to do this 10 by 10 canvas. So I think that's about all I got to tell you. Anyways, all right, I'm going to pull you down. Okay, here's another cup I've used. It just has a little hole on the bottom. The other one's hole is a little bit bigger. You can make it as big as you want it. I'm just doing a smaller canvas, so it's a little bit bigger than this hole. Can you see it at all? Let's see. Okay, so it's just a little hole on the bottom. I mean, it's not a pin drop. It's just, you know, I can almost stick my finger through it. That's about the size of the one that I have in the other cup that I'm going to reuse what's left in it. So here it is. I used it on the other pour, and I just got it sitting on this little dish here. But I figured rather than throw the paint out, I'm just going to use it and put some new paint in there. So there we go. Okay, so I am going to, this one I want to put a little more. By the way, the last one it's setting up, that the last painting I did, it's turning out pretty nice. Try not to put so much paint in there, so much left over. You really only need a little bit. This one I'm hoping to have a little more red in it. We'll see. So I'm going to put a little more black on here, just so it's nice. Oh, okay, you guys, you see the little ears? Guess who? That's my little guy. Oh boy. He's going to help me. He has extreme interest all of a sudden in my painting. I have no idea why, but it is just what it is. And that paint that I just put on there is a little thicker than I would like to see it. So I'm just going to add a little water in this and put its little lid on here and give it another shake. If you pre-mix your colors, I do because I'll take like a whole day and get my colors all mixed up, and then when I want to paint, I can just paint and paint and paint and paint. So this one, if there's anything left, it has a little bit, it's still a little thick. You see that? I kind of want it a little bit runnier. Now that'll be nice and runny. Let's see. And I'm going to put a little squirt of, it did have Rain-X. I don't see where I put that. So I'm just going to squirt it in. There it is. Rain-X. Just a little bit. I'm going to squirt it some more. If you're using a cup, you can just do this in a cup. So, sorry, my paints get reused. This isn't my full-time job painting anymore, so I have to do it when I can. So that's a little runny. That's okay. Might be runnier than I want it, so I'm just going to move it a little bit on here. I just want to make sure the color is going to be real movie when I get it on here. You know, so it's thick enough that it's going to move in case. The only reason why I'm putting on put a paper towel on the end of that and give it a shake. I don't want it all over me. Okay. Alright, guys. We'll let that go now. So, let's see what we got going on now. Now, you don't want them getting on here too thick, because if you get them on too thick, then it won't move too much. I'm just lifting it up to let a little more color out. Now, see, I can see it's on here pretty thick. All that paint I was putting on, it's on there pretty thick. So, I just lifted a cup up then to let a little more color out. If you don't see enough color coming out, if you're doing it the way I'm doing it, just keep lifting it up until you get enough of the color you want. Okay, I think I'm going to leave that alone. I kind of like that. It's kind of interesting. A lot of you have been asking if I sell my paintings. Now, I used to. I sold them all over the world for many years. And lately, I've taken a huge break from selling them. I still paint all the time. But I'm thinking with these poured paintings, I'm going to reopen one of the Etsy shops I have. And I'll start, not right today, but maybe by the time this video gets out, I'll put a link to it. And I'm going to sell some of these poured paintings that I've done. So, you know what I could do? I like the way it's like all feathery on this one. I think this is pretty cool. I kind of like this one. We will give it a quick torch and see, even though it doesn't even really need it. Oh, I almost like it better before the torch. You guys like all the stuff in there? So you know what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to put my little cup back on here. And it's okay to have some of those, but I just felt it was too much right in that one spot. So I'm just going to maybe put a little, let's see, how do I want to do this? Maybe through there. I don't know, something I didn't like. It's so big right in there. So I figure if I add the black and move it a little bit, it'll just break it up a little bit. The only bad thing about making a video of these, you can go back and see how it might have looked better earlier before you finished it. Okay, guys. I'm going to leave this one alone. I'm done with it for now. And I have fun doing this. I'm going to do a few more. I think I might do a few larger canvases and play with them for a little bit. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. See you later. Bye-bye.